See ya. See ya. uh, um, um, uh. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. So you may be wondering,
Alli, what is wrong with your hair right now?
We're about to fix it. Don't worry. I've just got some crazy bed slash went outside hair going on. So today we are going to be reviewing Arctic Fox hair dye. And I'm really excited about this because I haven't done a hair video like this since my overtone video over a year ago, which was pretty popular with you guys. I'll put that in the cards and in the description and all that stuff. But this is a little different. So, Arctic Fox is a I'm not sponsored. Wish I was, not sponsored. I just think it's awesome. Cruelty-free, completely vegan, semi-permanent hair color. And the cool part is that it contains no peroxide, no ammonia, and no ethyl alcohol. So the cool part about it is that it will wash out after like a few weeks of hair washing, depending on how often you wash your hair. It doesn't contain peroxide or any lifting agents. So it's just gonna put color on your hair and eventually it's going to wash out. So I'll have my nice chocolatey brown, uneven, well it's like light color. It's like the bottom is all, the top is almost black and then the bottom is, I don't know, it's a lot. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first step, it says, is to put Vaseline around your hairline. So I've got this big boy, not sponsored by Vaseline either. So I'm just gonna rub some Vaseline all over my face. Sounds like a normal Thursday. How are you guys doing? You doing all right? I've got some exciting stuff coming. We found our rental house and I went ahead and zhuzhed it up and Luke moved into it. I don't live there yet, obviously, but that's all nice and squared away. It's adorable. I'm gonna give you guys a house tour and everything when the time comes. Man, this is gonna mess up all the makeup that I just put on. Iced coffee break! And I'm just wearing my you-know-nothing Jon Snow shirt because it's getting kind of ratty. Like, you know how $12 t-shirts from Target are only gonna last you so long? I've already had it over a year and I would like to wear it, so it's getting a little ratty. So I figured, first of all, it's already black and this is, I don't know if I said this, it's black hair dye. I think that should have gone without, if I didn't mention it, should go without saying because no other color would show up on my hair except a shade darker because my hair is already almost black, but this is that, like, it's called Transylvania, so it's that like really cool, like almost blue toned black that's not quite natural. So it's one of the only things that will show up on this head of hair. Oh, I'm like a Victorian lady. So it came with gloves, but I felt like I couldn't sanitize those because I got this in the mail just last week. And I know any COVID germs should probably die by then, but just in case, I'm wearing these gloves that we already have a big stock of, and these are compostable gloves. So when I throw them away, they will eventually disintegrate and not hurt the environment. This is the bottle. And for the instructions, use only as directed. Shampoo hair and dry. I did last night and it is dry, so add petroleum jelly around hairline to prevent staining. Check. Wear protective gloves. Check. Apply color evenly, working in small sections, and leave in for at least 30 minutes. For best results, cover with a plastic cap. I don't have one. And process with heat / blow dry up to 15 minutes. Rinse hair in cold water away from face. So I can't do the cap thing because I don't have a plastic cap. There is a gnat in my bathroom and I'm mad about it. If he gets in my coffee, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna sue. I don't know who I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue somebody. The Council of Gnats. Squirt some into my hand. Ooh, it smells like grapes. Holy cow, it smells exactly like grapes. Here goes. Now I've got that Jon Snow thing. Man, if I already wasn't stark material, making my hair darker is just really going to. But I'm going for my very best Yennefer vibes, because you know I love Game of Thrones, but The Witcher is less disappointing. When I did the overtone video, my hair was so much shorter because I haven't cut it and it's been over a year now, a year and a month now. So it was a lot quicker and a lot easier in that video. And this is gonna take more time. I wanna get it really evenly through the hair. Let's hope that Vaseline is doing its job because I'm really going in here. Oh my gosh, if Brad Mondo sees this, I'm in trouble. Hi Brad, please don't yell at me. Actually, I would love if Brad Mondo yelled at me. That'd be a great day. Am I getting this on my door? No, we're good. But it's, oh crap, it's all over the back of my neck. Well, that's fun. It needs to stay for 30 minutes. Once I get cleaned up in a second, I will put on my timer. But it says at least 30 minutes. So if I don't put the timer on right away, it's not like don't exceed 30, it's go at least 30. And that hair clip just broke. This is not permanent hair dye though, so it should not stain stuff, I don't think. Okay, kind of sticking to itself. Yay. Now while I turn into Morticia / Yennefer, guys, I have an interesting development. So while we were chatting, I didn't realize there was a hole in my glove. No hole. So my hands are now bluish black. It's fine. We're doing fine. Life is fine. Oh good. Rubbing Vaseline on it is taking it off. So that's a little hack for you, I guess. I don't know about all hair dye, but it sure is taking it off with this stuff a little bit. Maybe I'm just smearing it around. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. This is so bad. I can't believe you've done this. I'm thinking of a certain quote from Geralt right now that he likes to say, but this is a family-friendly channel, so I'm not gonna say it, but you probably know which one I'm referring to. Okay, well, I'm turning the timer on my Fitbit, which I'm glad I wasn't wearing during that. So now it's on 0. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it 30 minutes. I'm gonna clean my counter. I'm gonna spray alcohol on where I got this stuff on, and I will see you guys in about 30 minutes. So good news, alcohol does get off hair dye, so I'm just I have a spray bottle of it. Or I could just drink the bleach as President Cheeto would advise. Oh, still got some on my arm. I'm gonna go eat some beans. I guess I don't really need to catch back up with you guys until after I shower, because when the 30 minutes are up, I will look exactly the same. And then I will wash it out. It says to rinse it in cold water away from your face. There's going to be, okay, fun fact, this is a blue black, like it says that. It just looks black in your hand and it looks black on your hair, but it's got an undertone of blue. So it's got that really nice, like that's my favorite kind of black hair, is that like that blue hue to it. And it's rinsing off everywhere as blue. Like it looks like ink that's like black and blue, like a bruise. But as you can see where it kind of came off on my towel, it's totally blue. So keep that in mind. It is not like a natural black shade, it is a blue black shade. If you want to take a second to appreciate my creation. I am going to wait my 30 minutes, wash my hair, and then I will check back up with you guys as soon as I've washed it. See ya. Okay, so didn't really take, but here's why, and it's my fault. My hair looks like this because I just blow dried it. I didn't style it or anything, just because I quickly wanted to get it dry. It is looking really silky under here, which is nice. But as you can tell, my hair is still just brown. You can see in the light here, it just didn't really turn it that like Transylvania spooky black. But I know why, and I didn't follow the instructions. But here's the thing, for every time I don't follow instructions, I'm also very tenacious, so it kind of balances itself out. The first thing I didn't do right was I put way too much on, and I kind of was worried I was doing that while I was doing it because I am notorious. I'm very bad about like overdoing product, thinking more is better. And because I put on too much, it took so long to wash out that much that it washed it all out. Whereas ironically, using less would have taken less time to wash out or to run the water clear, meaning that it would have stuck. Problem number 2 is that the bottle says to shampoo and dry hair. I had like earlier in the day yesterday, so it was almost over a day old hair, and now my hair is freshly washed and dried. So that's thing number 1 I'm going to do correctly, because oh, you think I'm going to give up and just end the video on this? No, I am going to try again. Second of all, I washed and washed and washed just trying to get the color to stop because I was so freaked out it was going to stain my tub. I just sprayed some Clorox cleaner in there and it just dissolved right away. It's not like it didn't stain at all. So that's not a problem. So I panicked for nothing because, I mean, when I used the overtone, it did that too, just not as splattery, and I freaked out like, oh my gosh, I stained everything. My hands are still a little stained. That's because I haven't put any alcohol on them yet, so using some isopropyl alcohol will take it off soon. Also, it suggested if you want that vibrant color, put on a plastic cap and then blow dry it for up to 15 minutes. I don't have a plastic cap, and I didn't do that, but I do have press and seal wrap. So let's revisit the instructions on the bottle, shall we? So I'm going to follow the instructions exactly and see if I get a better result. It is possible because I have dark hair, it's just not taking to it, but even the overtone, that like this is actual semi-permanent hair color, where it shows the overtone is just a tinted hair mask, and even that took in the sunlight. So I'm thinking if I do this correctly, it will take, and we're going to find out. So let's stick around. Shampoo hair and dry, check. Apply petroleum jelly around the hairline to prevent staining. All right, let's start again, you guys. I am not a person that gives up. So when I mess up something, I'm just gonna keep trying until I get it right. You know, this is a good time for us to bond, and I think it's important that people on YouTube show themselves messing up, because I could just start the video over, pretend I never filmed the first part, start a second video and do it all over again and pretend it worked perfectly. But that's not how reality works, and I do think that too many, I'll also get your ears really well, I forgot that last time. Too many people on YouTube only show you their best take, and I try not to do that. So if you notice in my videos, sometimes there are mistakes and you'd probably think, well, why didn't she just film it again? You know, it's on purpose. I don't want to pretend that I'm perfect, because I'm not, you're not, no one is. So why give the air of perfection when it, I think, can be toxic? Because if you're watching people and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so perfect, I can't do things like they can, I can't do things on the first try like they can, because I bet you it was their 17th try and they're only showing you that. So, I mean, there's also nothing wrong with wanting to put your very, very best out there. I just think people shouldn't pretend that their very best was their first try. So I'm gonna do my very best this time, and we'll just see how it goes. If it doesn't work this time, then either I'm just really not doing something right, or the product just doesn't work for me. But I'm gonna be hopeful. After the Vaseline, wear protective gloves and apply color evenly, working in small sections, and leave in for at least 30 minutes. So I'm going to go grab some new gloves, but my hair is really foofy now because I blow dried it just kind of upside down. That's why it looks so frizzy. Okay, I don't think there's any holes in this one. Not that it matters, because I've definitely stained my hands at this point. Okay, now I'm gonna try not to overdo it. I already started to put too much in this bottom part. And I know it says works best on pre-lightened hair, but you know, my hair was brown, so I thought black would still do the same thing as it would on any other color, if not better, because it didn't have to do as much. But you know, if Brad Mondo finds this video, I'm done. I'm over. He will get me. Like right now, he probably would scream at my hair dyeing technique of just, it's like I'm putting pomade on. And even if it's uncomfortably cold, I'm just gonna have to do it and rinse and cold next time, because I'm more interested in my project working than I am in being uncomfortable. Then I'm gonna put my clip on. Now I'm going to go put some press and seal wrap on my head, because I I don't have it in a plastic cap. I don't know if this does the same thing, but here we go. Well, that's as close to a plastic cap as I'm getting. Field trip. So as I mentioned, I'm gonna actually do the heat thing. So I'm gonna put my blow dryer on hot and just okay, so this video was a few days in the making because I'm the worst. So let me go ahead and wrap up this Arctic Fox hair review for you. So this is the final product. Now what actually happened was I ended up waiting several days. It might have been a week, I don't know. Things have been a little crazy. And I ended up washing my hair a bajillion times and washing it out faster than it should have been because, I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. If I go out and like clean Instacart groceries or new packages or anything, or go get the mail, whatever I do, I like chemical bathe practically afterward, and all that shampooing and stuff just washed it right out. I mean, the ends were still retaining it, but I really love, I've been watching Rachel Maxey. She's another YouTuber. She's, I mean, a really big YouTuber, and she has the coolest channel. I suggest checking her out. But she tried Arctic Fox a while ago, and she said that if you don't bleach your hair first, it doesn't take to the roots very well, but it takes to the end of your hair, because the end of your hair is more damaged. Even if you're super good to your hair, it's super healthy, the ends on anyone are, I mean, I guess I'm not an expert, but I think they'd be more damaged than the top, because this is new and this is years old. I mean, I cut my hair off, all of my hair off, 3 years ago in November. And so, I mean, this hair is like 3 years old. So the ends, my mom told me this morning, it almost looked color blocked when we were standing in the kitchen because the ends are super, super, super black. And then the top of my hair is not as black, it's more brown. Something I thought was interesting was that, you know, it got blue all over the shower, but as soon as it touches shampoo, which I don't think you're supposed to shampoo it, but I don't like the idea of just leaving hair dye on my scalp. So I actually shampooed afterward to try to make the water run clear, which again, I think my color would be more vibrant if I hadn't done that, but I'm overall pretty happy with it regardless. It was purple. It was like bright purple in my hand, and I was very surprised. I was totally not expecting it to turn bright purple, so that was fun. So there's a lot of colors going on in that hair dye that it bleeds green, blue, and purple, but I think it's kind of fun because it's supposed to be like a blue-black, like Transylvania. So overall, I think if you bleached your hair first, or if you have blonde hair, you're going to get that ink black, awesome look. But because my hair is already just dark brown naturally, which my roots, I mean, it didn't really dye my roots at all. It just kind of really made the end darker, and I do think overall it's a little bit darker, but it will wash out, so eventually my hair will just be brown again. But overall, I'm really happy. The third time that I did it to make this video, I just did it last night, and it worked the best of all. I ended up leaving it on for 2 hours, not because I wanted to, but because I got busy and kind of forgot it was on my head. But they recommend a minimum of 30 minutes because it's like plant stuff. So it definitely worked a lot more than the overtone, but I don't mean to bash overtone. They're different things. Arctic Fox is hair dye that is non-toxic, plant-based. Overtone is a hair tint. So it's not that Arctic Fox did a better job, it's that they are completely different products and they equally did the jobs they advertise. So I like both of them a lot, but you can't really compare them here. Like I said, they're just very different things. Leave me any requests in the comment section below. Is there any spooky content that you would like to see me do? I know my friend Horror Hands, which you should check out his channel. He does a lot of awesome reviews on horror related things. And he mentioned that I should do like a Halloween like favorites kind of thing, or I forgot the exact wording, but like some kind of spooky favorites type of thing, which I definitely should do. I want to do some more Halloween content this year because normally during Halloween we go to Disney, so my content is more Disney than Halloween. I'll have like a Halloween party video every year, but let me know if there's any kind of Halloween content or any scary conspiracy theories that you know of. Let me know and I will try to make a video on it. I try to steer clear of anything too political because people come at me they come straight for the jugular, and I don't want to deal with that again. I already had to privatize a video because people were like, Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this review of Arctic Fox was helpful. It works even if you don't bleach your hair. It just might work better on the ends and not be as uniform. And you need to let it sit for a couple hours and use a little bit of hot blow dryer on it if you really want the pigment to work. Unless your hair is bleached, then it might work way more quickly and way more easily, but that's what's advised. And yeah, I can pretty confidently say it's gonna wash out because it was already washing out after a few days of me overwashing, and that's supposed to last several weeks. So I definitely think it's not a permanent thing, which is, I mean, I think that's a plus. Because you can always go and buy a permanent hair dye, but this is an awesome thing, or if you want to play with a color, go get you some Arctic Fox. I'm not sponsored, I just think it's cool. I hope you guys are being safe and being good beans. Stay home if you can, and wear a mask when you can't. That's my motto, because I'm not dumb. I know you can't stay home forever, but just don't go out when you don't have to. Like, I know, go to work, get your groceries, and then stay put. Just do your necessities. Do those necessities, wear a mask when you do your necessities, and don't be going to the parties, don't be going to clubs, and just because they're open doesn't mean you should. Order what you can online. Act right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Wait, don't forget. And I forgot to say, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I need no one to ask me why I'm about to say this, and just let it be. Live long in Roscoe.